Hello and welcome to this Warhammer 40k video with me, Mark, from the Xenovids channel. And today I am going to be talking to you about some exciting images that have come up on the Warhammer 40k Facebook and what should be for pre-order this weekend. Now, as you can see, there's an image here of what looks to be part of a Genestealer. And it reads, "Our Father has shown us the way from the darkness beneath. He guides us to the light beyond. Salvation comes to us from the stars and we will be ready." As some of you may be aware, part of the Tyranid lore from the past is they have Genestealer cults. Now what happened, these Genestealers infest villages and towns, and they start assimilating humans and putting seeds into them, and there becomes various level of genetic modification of Genestealers, humans. They take over, there's an uprising. When the Tyranid force comes, it helps to disrupt the planet, basically. Now, there's been a few Genestealer cult games come out from Games Workshop. One quite recently is this year, but now it would seem that a brand new codex is going to be happening, and a lot of the rumours is steering towards that. Beneath the shadow of the eagle, the serpent uncoils. We will rise from below, prepared, united and unmerciful, to tear down the false idols of this rotting Imperium, and in its place a new brighter dawn for all. Now here it would seem is a jigsaw and some kind of Terminator-esque thing. Now I haven't seen a model quite like this before. The leg seems more like an orc leg, however, but it does seem like the text is a religious cult that is hating the Imperium and is going to be focused. The main focal point of the codex. "We are without number, our faith is unshakable, we carry in us the blood of the true gods, and they will welcome us to their loving embrace." Now this is starting to lean towards more Tyranids, Genestealers being infected as part of that, and here you can see what looks like an infantryman with combat armour, knee pads, a mutated set here with an arm, a bone sword arm, and he's carrying what looks like a lash whip. So starting to see that there will be models similar to the warriors from Tyranids, where there'll be bone sword and lash whips. Now whether they will be as powerful as the warriors ones used, I'm not sure. But the next picture, this intrigues me a lot. "We will claim the weapons of our oppressors and turn them into tools of righteous war." That's a tank. That's a tank. That means Tyranid cultists can use, essentially, Astra Militarum vehicles. There's a comment here, "Everybody pinning for the limo." I'm actually hoping they don't make one. Instead they have the entry in the codex and we have to go out. There's a lot of things about the limo, which if you know about that, put a comment in the comment section below. Rather than me talking about that, and it'll be interesting who remembers what kind of thing that will be. So, Genestealers with tanks, this is going to be interesting, especially when it comes down to allies. If a Tyranid force can ally with a Genestealer cult, which I can't see no problem why that wouldn't happen, then Tyranids, which are quite strong, then have access to vehicles. Now I know some people have been doing this before, converting Astra Militarum stuff before, but this is really cool. I mean, think of the narrative possibilities and think of how this will add to your collection. I think I've got the same image twice. I do. So yeah, I just want to get some reactions before it goes live at the weekend. But what do you think is going to be happening for Tyranid cultists? What would you like to see? This image clearly shows vehicles, but what else would you like to know? Would you like Astra Militarum models that are synapse and fearless? There are some things about vehicles, and let's just quickly clickety click click. There's some things here about psychic powers as well. I'm on Fate 212 and Genestealer Psychic Discipline. Here are details. Codex Genestealer Cult will have a new psychic discipline called the Broodmind with 7 powers and 8 new formations. 104 pages, including all data sheets, which would be interesting. $50, so that should be around 25 to 30 pounds sterling. Genestealer Cult Acolyte hybrids with auto pistol, close combat weapon, blasting charges, and rending claws, which would be good in close combat. Can be built as a hybrid metamorphs, so auto pistol, metamorph talons, not sure what they do, and rending claws. Option for a leader, bone sword, yeah, that's good. A rock saw, which I'm guessing is the saw there. Heavy drill or a heavy rock cutter, interesting. So I'm guessing it's kind of going for a theme of like miners or like outreach villages and towns which have really been corrupted. 10 neophytes, auto gun, auto pistol, blasting charges. I'm guessing blasting charges are going to be like frag grenades. A seismic cannon, heavy stubber, mining laser. Then they're releasing dice, data cards, how to paint them in a book, which are actually quite good, these books, but I'm sure there'll be YouTube videos on it. And some Silver Tower stuff, which isn't anything to do with Tyranids. That's quite interesting. And in regard to that, what do you think is going to happen? And how do you think the army is going to be balanced? Is it going to be a combination of a mid-tier army of light infantry, some cheap vehicles that could do some damage, with possible Tyranid elements as part of the formation, or is it going to play like an Astra Militarum army, but that maybe they have, instead of orders like first rank fire, second rank fire, they have synapse and psychic powers. So put in the comment section below what you think is going to be happening, and I'll be reading them through, be really interested, and I'll follow this up with some more videos, and I will definitely be getting this codex when it comes out to do a review and chat a little bit more, because as you know, Tyranids are one of my favourite armies. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks very much for listening to this video. I've been Mark from the Xenoviz channel. Please comment, share, like and subscribe, and I will see you on our next video. Tyranids are coming. Goodbye.